Thank you for listening to Lone Star Community Radio. This program was broadcasted and recorded live from the LSCR studios in downtown Conroe, Texas. Lone Star Community Radio is supported by listeners like you. Donate and sponsor today. For more information on getting involved with Lone Star Community Radio, contact us at lscrstudios@gmail.com or visit us online at www.irlonestar.com. This presentation of Texas Ticket on Lone Star Community Radio is presented by True Texas Solar, Solar Energy Systems. True Texas Solar is Montgomery County's trusted provider of turnkey solutions for your home.
Lone Star Radio on my mind. So won't you kick your feet up if you have a minute? Turn your radio dial to the Texas.
Welcome to the Texas Ticket Show. This is Armando and Tree Potts.
What's up?
Well, I'm glad you made it.
Hey, I am never late. What are you talking about?
I know. Well, and here we are again. We have an interesting show lined up. I want to say a great one, but
No, it's going to be great.
I always hate calling it great before it happens. What if
No,
somebody
it's gonna be
doesn't
great.
show up?
You
What
got
if
to
something
manifest
happens?
it. Speak it into existence.
What if we lose power?
Nah.
You know, how great was that? You know,
That was last week.
Well, but nevertheless, our shows, we're in our working on and finishing our second year now, and 85-ish episodes. And you can contribute, support, and donate, or make a pledge to the Texas Ticket at lonestar.com/Texas Ticket or Facebook.com/TX Ticket. You can find all those links and whatnot below.
That's a mouthful.
Keep it going. Yeah.
Give us money. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. You know, it's not quite the Jerry Lewis telethon, but we're here to support local businesses, and local businesses is our agenda. So we're always glad to have. If you'd like to appear on the show, please contact us directly here at Lone Star Community Radio. That link is also below. But how are things going at the Hyatt? What's going on down there? Tell us about
Good.
the headlines.
We just did our 1-year anniversary
Oh
party.
yeah, that was great. A lot of fun.
Yeah. And then I think for July 4th, we're going to do like a little cookout style party. So that more news to come on that one. I don't have all the details yet because we're still.
What about the big day?
What
You
is
know,
it? What do you mean?
Father's Day. Oh my
We're
God!
not- actually, we're not. I know.
Is there a buffet like
So,
beer and prime rib or
no,
something?
You know, surprisingly, that's not a thing for Father's Day.
Instead of mimosas, it's draft beer, you know,
No.
and instead of anything else, it's like one carving station, beef.
Yeah. I
No,
asked
bacon.
and
We could do a
and
bacon station.
they said 4th of July.
Anybody with a bacon station out there, just let us know. Contact the station
I
immediately.
mean, go to Fogo de Chao.
Oh, yeah. Lots of meat. Yeah.
Meat sweats. There you go.
Do you know who Dan and Shay are?
Yeah.
Your Tequila, and what was that? Shameless.
Yeah.
Another one of their songs.
I don't know. But
Well, they're
great.
coming up at the Cynthia Mitchell Woods Pavilion. That's why I bring it up.
Oh, cool.
And I got a couple of tickets I'm trying to give away.
Oh.
Yeah, and you can pick up those tickets absolutely free. They're given away by the Go Lake Conroe, and you can go to facebook.com/Go Lake Conroe, and there are instructions there. Just find the little tequila post.
Ah,
Yeah, they're
I
free.
didn't know about this.
Yeah, I'm giving them
I
away.
love Dan
Yeah,
and Shay.
yeah. I had to look it up. I'm like, oh, I know that song. I love that song. I know that song. You know, but when they said Dan and Shay, I thought it was like some folk duo. You know,
They were
husband and
on
wife
like
or
The
something.
Voice or American Idol for like a not a judge, but like what do you call it?
Contestant?
No, where they mentor you.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
They're very talented. Both have great voices. But let's get this show started. We've got with us today in the studio from Citizens Catering, Kyle.
Hey, how are
Welcome,
y'all?
Citizen
Kyle.
Thanks for having me.
I'm glad you're here. You know, and we've got a chance to visit your location. It's over there across from the HEB on the west side on 105 and 336, right next to I think it's Wake Church.
Yes, right next door.
Yes. And you're a new tenant there. Tell us a little bit about.
Yeah, we're super excited. So I started a food truck during the pandemic as a way to raise money for nonprofits, never thinking that 4 years later we would be getting to open a brick and mortar in Conroe, Texas, of all places. So love being up here, but we're seated right between Wake Church and a really great set of local businesses at the old West Side Plaza. So there's some really neat small businesses that are right there, so we're glad to be tucked away in that little spot with them. But yeah, started as a food truck doing coffee and acai bowls. at Memorial Park of all places down
Oh,
in the
wow.
city.
Yeah.
And over the last 4 years, we've added numerous other products. Now we went full service catering, so we can offer anything. But at the brick and mortar here in Conroe, we get to serve people all kinds of drinks, treats, and sweets.
And you're I guess you know your way around some of the foods there, a little more holistically involved than me, which
Right,
probably is
yeah.
not saying too much, but more than me, I speak the most Italian. To go and
do.
Glorious Masters, the guy's like, I speak the most Italian. Brad Pitt, and Donnie speaks the second most, and he speaks the third most. And the guy's like, I don't speak any Italian. That's why I said the third most.
I love it. Yeah,
So yeah, you'd definitely be that guy, I guess, to some respects, and the quality and caliber of foods and stuff you get. You told me a story about the coffee beans that you use,
Yeah.
and it was just so interesting in itself. It was a standalone cool story.
Yeah, so our coffee roaster is based in the Heights, an amazing, not only small business, but also an amazing coffee junkie, coffee roaster, but also nationally and internationally known for his work in the coffee space, which like beer, wine, other trades is very represented in other countries. And so having someone who knows coffee holistically from the farmer to the bean to the roast is really key. And so getting to support yet another local business here in the area. I actually got to go on a trip with him too, as I was telling you my little story about going to the farm in Guatemala, going to meet the farmer and walking the land, walking the volcanic land. This gentleman is a 5th generation coffee farmer, knows the beans, knows the plants, but his family has been there for decades, for 5 generations, not 5 centuries, but 5 generations, and just getting to work that land, but also knows what they do and what they don't do. And so a lot of trades have, organic certifications, all these great things that feel good, but oftentimes don't actually mean much at a local level.
Terms greenwash, right?
Yes,
Isn't that
exactly.
what they
All
call
kinds
it?
of terms
Well,
that
I feel
are
like
used.
after 5 generations, they know what works and what doesn't.
They do, and they've been able to maintain a really high standard that other companies haven't come in.
So you're
and-
serving these beans in your stores?
Yeah, they're here in Conroe. They're roasted fresh and driven up here.
Sounds
Several
like a
times week.
vacation I'd
I
want
know.
to take. I'm like, oh,
Come
really?
through.
Can we bring friends?
Yeah,
I want to
bring
go
some
to
friends.
the bean guy's
Yeah.
place.
Nice.
So it's been
Well,
special.
I definitely would
yeah.
go. Yeah,
Be
absolutely.
just sitting there with the different kinds of machines that he's got. Did he have like a whole variety of
They've
different
got
kinds of
everything.
makers?
Yeah, they've got everything there, and so the beans get imported in and get roasted locally, and then brought up here. And so all kinds of machinery, all kinds of ways of harvesting, and the way that the coffee cherry is picked. Many people don't know that coffee beans are actually 2 pieces of a seed of a cherry, and so these plants are huge. They're taller than an average person, and so they
No, I had
pick
no
these
idea.
cherries
Yeah,
twice a
yeah.
year. They get harvested, they get secured and washed, and then shipped to the port here in Houston and get driven up. So it's a whole process. But to be able to talk with him and show him photos of Conroe and show this farmer who's not going to leave the farm, that he's doing an amazing thing that Conroe gets to be blessed with, which is great
awesome.
coffee.
Are you loving your job more now?
Oh, it's fun. It's so fun.
I realize there's still a grind. I know that,
Yeah.
that you're all over the place now. You've got a new one coming up, new location coming up. I want to
Yeah.
touch on that, but
Yep.
you also have the event coming up.
Well, yeah. So you also do not just coffee, but desserts and other things. too,
Catering.
right?
Yeah, full service catering. So we're getting to
Yeah.
do some desserts this week.
Yes. He is hosting, or not hosting, but providing the desserts for the MPI Night Among the Stars. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
At Minute Maid.
At Minute Maid for the Astros. So we love serving. But the last 4 years have been nuts. We've served from Netflix productions to Astros to Texans to in-home parties, small business grand openings. We love getting to serve the community. That's kind of why.
That's outstanding.
That's why we named it Citizens. So it supports local businesses by the way we purchase, and then we get to support people with our bottom line. So a lot of our funds get passed along to nonprofits and to great causes here in the community.
I've personally had some of his catering breakfast, and it was delicious.
Oh wow! And I see you're drinking a Bomber. I know I don't know
am.
if you carry this product, but that also
Soon-
Bomber
soon
beverages.
coming.
Oh,
Soon
soon
coming,
coming.
yeah.
Okay. Well, they send 10% of those proceeds, and I think that's Joe Leedy and his group here in Conroe, and that goes
Amazing.
10% go to first responders.
Oh, good. Oh,
So
good.
it would be in a good suit.
Yes,
You know.
we love partnering with the community. We offer some really great products that are we know where they come from, we know how they're made, what's going on, not just purchasing from
Yeah.
a big box. And then at the end of the month, we get to partner with local nonprofits and but full service catering. So not just a coffee shop, not just
Desserts and pastries.
but really everything. So that's how we've been able to serve the city in so many ways.
So
I hate to channel. Oh, I gotta ask before. Yeah, I hate to channel on the dessert, but what dessert are you making?
For Friday, Friday we're
it's
doing
catering. It's full service catering. There's other stuff other than dessert and coffee.
I think we're booked for macarons, which are the French cookies, macaroons as many people call them, and fresh cookies. So simple, but we can do everything
macaroons.
I don't, but
Macarons.
we have a pastry chef that's really amazing. One of Houston's top pastry chefs is on our team.
And you're selling those here in Conroe over there
We
by
are,
across the
yeah, fresh made. Everything's brought up here. So
nice.
yeah, Conroe's getting imported products from just a few miles south down in the
They're
city.
so delicate. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I cut you
No,
off
I was
earlier.
just going to ask if people want to, where do they find you? How do they
So
get a hold of you?
CitizensCatering.com has some of our information. You'll see a little bit more about our food truck and offerings, but as we update the website and update our social media, everything is Citizens Catering. And the storefront here in town is open longer hours than most shops. And so those are still flex as we step into summer and support families. And we've got some great local workers, and we're hiring more student workers and things. So we're kind of navigating our hours as we're only just a few months in, just making our splash in the community.
Awesome.
With the oldest food truck in Texas.
Yeah, oldest food truck in America. It's
In
actually
America.
parked in Conroe right now. So come by and see it. It's a 1948 Chevy. It's a farm truck that I bought from a antiquer in Round Top, Texas. So a gentleman said, "Hey, I've got all these old assets. Come check out all of our items." And I was like, "What's that junker over in the corner?" He's like, "Oh, you don't want that. That's a old food truck." And it became mine within a few weeks, and brought it to Houston. I love
Mine
old
now.
things. So you'll see even in the shop, the cafe here in town has some really neat antiques and things. But the truck is a 48 Classic and
That's nice.
serves people.
It's really cool. It takes up that whole foyer.
The dog. Talk about the dog.
Oh, yeah, the dog. What about this dog I
yes.
hear so much
Yes,
about?
so my dog Bentley is our brand ambassador. She's our mascot.
Bentley.
Yeah, Bentley is an awesome little Australian, my little pup. So she's been our brand ambassador since we started during COVID. And because she's not a citizen, it was kind of a fun play. And the dog came to all the events. And now she has more followers than I do. And so she's a little Instagram, she's a little Insta pup. And so she's been on commercials for David Weekly and ESPN magazine. And she's a little dog influencer. So I'm just her
But
agent.
you also make dog treats.
We do have
right?
dog treats, yeah. So we've got dog treats, we have dog beer, dog ice cream. So there's some really fun products all here in Conroe. So if you're a dog lover, and a lot of our dog things support local nonprofits, which is so fun. But yeah, she's our brand ambassador. So if you need a dog ambassador, we got you covered. Or if you want to bring
borrow your dog.
yes, or if you want to bring your dog through, come by, get a coffee, get a little dog treat. We'd love to see our friends here in town.
So what are the hours here at the local store?
Yeah, currently Tuesday through Saturday, and then Sunday morning. So Tuesday through Saturday, we've got some flex hours. Currently are open 9 a.m. to 8 p.m., looking at some different summer hours, and then also going to be doing some live music here in June and July, and some really fun things planned for the community. Also a coffee and cars event coming up soon. We're next to the AutoZone. They do a lot of the great mechanical things here in town, and so we want to support their efforts in helping the community fix their cars. And so we're going to do a nice little program out in the parking lot because it's the
I
old,
love that.
Yeah, the old Kroger has a ton of space. It's
They're
across
not
from
using
HEB. They're not using it. And so they're so this parking lot is perfect for community events.
It
so.
is huge, though.
Yeah.
I always wonder what people are going to do inside that store in that huge parking lot. I mean, it's got like 20 handicap spots up
It's
front.
got a
I mean, what are they
lot.
going to do when they get in there?
Yes.
I mean, it's massive.
Yes.
But like a Walmart has all the little carts. I mean, so you guess you could drive around in there.
Yeah,
What do they do in all that space in there?
It's a huge building. So Wake Church purchased the Kroger and then helped broker the sale of the wings of the property, and that's why there's so many great upgrades going on. There's some new ownership in that area. And
So they were good for the whole center.
So Wake did just the Kroger and then the strip center on each side where the small businesses are.
that's
It's
nice.
making some great improvements as well. But it's a growing church, and so they're phasing out.
So they're
how
there
they-
to stay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're
That's
here
good.
to
That's good
stay
to
and
hear.
adding some great things this summer for youth and young adults and building out the space. But we're excited to be able to be a partner to them and the community.
And there's a
But
pass through in there that goes right into the Wake Forest Church, right?
yes, yeah, we're connected right.
Yeah, you
our,
can
our
just
wall.
walk right through your.
Yeah.
Do they come see you?
Yeah, the wall. They open up the wall on Sundays, and it's a community cafe throughout the week,
That's
and then
right.
it's,
That's
we get to
awesome.
serve them.
Right.
Yeah.
It's super special.
So, full service catering, meaning you do a dinner, a lunch, and a breakfast.
Yeah, we can do anything. So box
Okay.
lunches to charcuterie boards. we can really do anything. So if we say drinks, treats, and sweets is kind of our main, but we do everything from fajitas to in-home catering to weddings, parties, all kinds of things. So throughout the month, we'll book events that are just coffee and pastries for a company, all the way to, hey, we're doing a private event. We need hot food, cold food, all kinds of things. So anything you could buy from a traditional catering company or a box caterer like a Jason's Deli, all of those things we can do. And the neat part is that we're a local business, so you aren't supporting a national chain. Yeah, and we have great products. So yeah, full service. If
It
it's
helps
food or
if it's
beverage,
good, right?
Right.
It does.
That's going to help a lot.
It helps if it's good.
Sometimes,
Yeah. So if it's food or beverage, we'd love to at least take a shot at quoting it, or we love supporting local businesses too. So if there's something you need.
Any limits to size?
No limits. So we say minimum's 12 people. So if you're doing like an in-home dinner or celebratory thing, all the way up to very, very large events. We do some of the largest events in the city of Houston, some of the big festivals. So we can do it all. We have a great team.
What's the number here so they can just call you right now if they go to walk?
So there's not a phone number for the Conroe store yet, but we are accessible on all the social media channels that you can dial through or text through. So Facebook, Instagram, we're on Google and all different platforms. So we're just a text or a message away. We monitor everything very closely. We have people that are working here in the community, and so they're very responsive, and our team is here to support the community.
I went. The place is beautiful. I mean, it's all brand new. I mean,
Thanks.
it's like you almost have to like screw it up to screw it up. You know what I mean? It's new. It's beautiful. It's clean. It's got that real good air about it. You know, and it brings on a nice vibe when you go in.
Thank you so
got
much.
Plants and it's decorative. What was the influence behind some of that?
So coffee is an international product, and so we really wanted to bring a flair of international vibes to Conroe. So the large plants, we've got a 14-foot tree that's inside.
Wow.
So just the live plants mixed with great staff and then good products really is what drives our values home. But we want it to be homey. We want it to be that third place. So you got your first home, your second home, and then this would be like a third home. So on your way from an event, come and grab a coffee, or if you want to sit and read a book or take a meeting, we have folks that are doing work from home there, taking meetings.
I was like, grab a coffee, just let me check it out, grab a couple quick pictures, we'll get right out. And I walked in, we grabbed a coffee, we sat down an hour later. He didn't answer.
Yes.
You know, it's like I'm still drinking a coffee. I'm just waiting on a call back. You know, I'm doing this.
It's
but
a fun
like,
spot to linger.
we certainly could have done that in the car driving, back to wherever we're going with the to-go coffee. But it was just comfortable. It brought that, and it had a nice feel.
Yeah, that's
just naturally.
We wanted it
didn't
to
fight
feel
it.
like
We didn't
you're.
fight it.
Yeah, like you mentioned earlier, we want it to feel like you're on vacation. You can enjoy. You can sit. It's not cold. It's not dark. It's there's comfortable chairs. So we really want it to be like a place that you don't just have to get out of there quick. And we're just 2 doors down from O'Toodle's, the great little playhouse. And so a lot of the parents will come down and linger in our space while kids play. And so we're so it's just a neat spot to. And there's a great patio because the old Kroger had a massive patio, and so we've turned that area into full service coverage, and you can enjoy and
That's cool.
get out of the rain. So
Well, Kyle, I am so glad you came on.
Thank y'all so
Citizen
much.
Kyle.
there you go. Citizen.
Citizen Kyle.
Yes.
Thank you for coming on the
Citizen
show.
Catering.
There you go. Thank you.
I'm looking forward to collabing, working together,
Thank you.
doing
Us
some of the
too.
things, and drinking a whole lot more coffee. I mean, what is it? Late in the afternoon here on Friday.
perfect.
I'm
It's
still
good for you.
guzzling my coffee.
Amazing.
What do you got in there?
Actually, just Coke.
Vodka.
No,
Vodka Topo
No, but
Chico.
I am gonna eat some of his desserts later on. Too.
Yes.
Well, Kyle, thank you.
Thank y'all so
We'll find
much.
you online on Instagram and Facebook, and we'll go from there.
We
We'll
will
see
see
you
you
at
soon.
8 across from HEB, 105 West. And guys, we'll be right back after this.
Thank
Lone
y'all.
Star Radio on my mind. So won't you kick your feet up if you have a minute?
Texas Ticket is sponsored by True Texas Solar, Montgomery County's trusted provider of turnkey solar solutions for your home. True Texas Solar provides renewable clean energy services to residential homeowners seeking energy independence to reduce or eliminate electrical utility grid costs while utilizing government and manufacturing incentives for renewable energy savings. True Texas Solar can be reached by phone at 936-286-8325 or visit them online at www.truetexassolar.com.
Lone Star Radio on my mind. So won't you kick your feet
Ladies and gentlemen, Cat Fyfe, The Light You Stole.
I fell in your arms, the world felt new around you. There was something I didn't see. And as time moved along, we'd party from dusk till dawn. But something skewed inside you, and something died inside me. My better days are sailing away from me. The people grow while I stand stagnantly. So I wrote a song and hope the memories will leave me be. My bones, they turn to dust. My heart would surely rust. Who could survive the way you treated me? Still see your hands as clear as day, while other things begin to fade. Your face is blurred, but things you said I know word for word. My better days are sailing away from me. The people grow while I stand stagnantly. So I wrote a song and hope the memories will leave me be. I wonder if there was something in the water, a poison brewing in his soul. And if one day that man has a daughter, I hope he sees the light in her he stole from me. So I wrote a song and hope the memories will leave me be. So I wash it clean and hope one day I'll float to sea.
Wow. That was amazing. I just want to
Outstanding.
Thank you.
Yeah. Loved it. And
Thank
and
you.
I first time I heard your music, I was like, wow.
What's it sound like that?
Then I rolled back and there was like one event played. I was like, what's that? But you've been spending your time on the other side of this teaching music.
Yeah, so I'm a piano teacher as well, and I teach kids and people of all ages, of people that just want to start learning. Yeah.
Are you still doing that?
I'm still doing that now.
For
yeah.
now.
Yeah, for
Not-
now.
I
If
don't-
this
I don't
kicks
think that
off,
will be
then.
long, 'cause,
Yeah,
it's
your
amazing.
side hustle's
Yeah.
killing it.
Thank you.
Yeah, let me just say,
Yeah.
I heard the sound. I was like, wow. And one of the things we like to do is, of course, find new talent, young talent, fresh talent that's new to the community, and really get a chance to get it out there. Share it with the folks that book events and that and we can book you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. If anybody wants to book me, they can contact me at musicbycatfyfe@gmail.com.
And that's CAT. CATFYFE.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, music at catfife.com.
Music by Catfife.
By Catfife.
At
Okay.
gmail.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is on YouTube. They can play it back and forth.
Oh, it's on TikTok too.
Yeah. This is on TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she's
yeah.
on TikTok.
No, I mean she's on TikTok.
Yeah, you're on
We're not on
TikTok.
TikTok.
We're not on TikTok.
Yeah.
No, we text ticket TikTok. Just had too many T's, so we just we had a
Lord.
little think tank. We
Yeah.
just said no.
Okay, but where are you from? Because I hear the accent.
Yeah, so I'm from Aberdeen in Scotland.
Nice.
Yeah.
And do you you live here in Texas?
Yeah, I live here in Conroe actually.
Perfect.
Yeah, I love it. It's so good. Yeah, I've only been here for 4 months, but yeah.
You recently
love
got
it.
married, right?
Yes, got married in
Congratulations.
September last year.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah.
Still got that new feel going on?
Yeah, for sure, for
Okay,
sure.
good.
Haven't even
No,
had the
look
honeymoon
happy.
yet, so
You haven't posted anything upset at
no.
on Facebook yet. I haven't seen the fight photos.
No, no.
But it's wonderful that you've decided this is with work, or what brought you to Conroe, Texas?
Yeah, so my husband used to work with a company in Aberdeen manufacturing rubber. So they opened up a factory here and asked if he wanted to run in Conroe. Yeah, so they asked if he wanted to run the factory, and
What's it
we
called?
jumped at the chance. It's called Rubber Atkins.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So yeah, we jumped at the chance to come here because what an opportunity
cool
for
job.
both of us. Yeah.
And then the whole community just ate
Yeah.
up your music.
Yeah, and like
okay.
everybody's so nice and so friendly and helpful, and like it's amazing that I've got gigs already. So it's the community here that I have to thank
No,
for that.
well, it's beautiful. I mean, that song, it's kind of haunting to me. I don't know. It was beautiful, haunting in a good way.
Yeah.
And I would call it more of a folk, you know, more of and I want to say Americana, but it's just not. You know, it's
It's a
Scott
little
Lacana.
bluesy.
Yeah, yeah, we can call it that. Let's
Yeah.
start a new genre.
But you know, the feel, the story itself, and the music, I think that's universal.
Yeah,
You
for
know,
sure.
and-
Gave me
Yeah.
chills the whole time.
So, what was the transition to guitar? Did you just like automatically know how to play guitar because you knew how to play piano? Oh, well, I
Well,
can play that.
my brother played guitar, so he tried to teach me a lot, and then YouTube videos and stuff. And it's easier to take a guitar with you to
Yeah.
a bar than it is to take a piano. So,
Who wrote that last song?
me.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. How'd you do that? Did you just like do you use like a little recorder and every now and then talk into it?
The
or
words
you
come
like,
or the music comes.
Write it
Yeah,
on your
I
hand,
mean,
or-
sometimes the guitar part comes and I play that, and then find some lyrics on top of it. And I take like notes in my phone if I think of something that I'm like, oh, that sounds good. Then I take a little note and reference
Because that was
back.
well sung, well
I
played, and
know,
well
I
written.
know.
I liked
you.
I liked the whole bit there.
I'm
Yeah.
like, where can I find it to play it on my own?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on TikTok and it's on Instagram. So
Okay.
hopefully I'll get into a studio to record it
Yeah.
sometime soon.
That would be one to record for sure.
Yeah.
And so you played recently your first gig, and that was at the Pacific Yard House. Is that correct?
My first time playing at Pacific Yard House.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. So
I
there were other
played,
gigs.
I played in 202 Main before, and I've done a few of the open mic nights, like at Corner Pub, and out in like MB Speakeasy in Spring as well. So yeah,
So you're looking for more?
Yeah, cool.
looking for as many as I can get. Really,
That's
yeah.
fabulous.
We can help with
So,
that.
is there like a band, or do you play with others? Do people ask you for this yet? Are they? Is it just you on the stage, and
it's
you
just
just
me.
expressing those talents that you just shared with us? Well, I mean,
Yeah.
not like you need more, but I mean, I could just imagine a mandolin next to you, or
Yeah.
a cello. I think those
Yeah.
would be nice. A fiddle, some
But
other
this was
stuff.
beautiful
Yeah.
on
It was
I've-
beautiful. Yeah, it was wonderful. It,
Yeah,
it really
I've played
was.
in bands before, but obviously I'm new here, so I don't know many people. But if anybody wants to have a jam with me, I'm so up for it.
I think some jams would be cool. You know, a lot of
Yeah.
places do Sunday jams around here and stuff
Oh,
like
yeah?
that.
Yeah.
But, you know, I think your window is going to be a very small one
Yeah.
to participate in
Mm.
these things because they're going to pull you out. I mean,
Thank you.
it's very good. And there's an upcoming date.
Yeah. What's upcoming?
Yeah, so upcoming next Thursday, Thursday next week, I'm playing
Okay.
in MB Speakeasy out in Spring. And then on the 8th of August, I'm back in Pacific Yard House. And 10th of August, I'm back in 202 Main again.
Nice.
Yeah.
And all the other dates are available.
And all the other dates are so available.
And you can email her at
You can email her.
musiccatfife@gmail.com.
Right. And I think the spirit of our spirit comes from it's just damn good.
No, I'm yeah.
It's just good.
I'm gonna be on the phone
You
calls
know,
to
I
people
think
after
people will be happy when they do it, and they'll be like, "Oh, I'm gonna watch the Texas Ticket again because they got some
Yeah.
amazing talent on that show."
Yeah.
You, I mean,
Thanks.
all right, and Shuri, and Mr. Sisler, hell, throw it in there. But why don't you play us another song so we get?
You have another one?
Yeah, I do.
That's a lot of
yeah.
feel good
What's
on
it
that
called?
one.
So this one is called Heal My Mind, and it's another one that
Cool.
I wrote.
Nice.
Yeah. So here it goes. There was a time that I couldn't find answers. I even thought I was looking for peace. Shut down my heart, but the feelings went bitter. They turned so sour they would break your teeth. These are lessons I've been learning. So take the knowledge and apply it. Yeah, it's all about getting better, getting older, doing things anew would make me stronger. I'm getting better, getting older. Finally married the man and made a home. Yeah, and you are the light at the end of my hallway. And you fit just right and heal my mind. There was a time that I couldn't find answers. I even thought I was looking for peace. Shut down my heart, but the feelings went bitter. They turned so sour they would break your teeth. But these are lessons I've been learning. So take the knowledge and apply it. Yeah, it's all about getting better, getting older, doing things anew would make me stronger. I'm getting better, getting older. Finally married the man and made a home. Yeah, and you are the light at the end of my hallway. And you fit just right and heal my mind. But of all the lessons I've had to learn, keeping your love is the best thing I've ever earned. No need to find a place to hide, no need to run. I'm keeping you by my side. This time I'm keeping you by my side. While we're getting better, getting older, drinking less and feeling more hungover. We're getting better, getting older. Now in life we'll never be alone. Yeah, and you are the light at the end of my hallway. And you fit just right and heal my mind. Yeah, you heal my mind.
So beautiful.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. Wow. Oh, there's something in my eye. Something in my eye.
Someone's cutting onions.
Right? Well, and the fact that you just got married.
Okay.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we should go to commercial break. I'm kidding.
No, that wasn't very good.
That was in both eyes. No, that was really good.
Thanks.
I bet your husband loves to hear that song.
Yeah, he does.
I
Any
would.
song I write about him, and he's like, play it again,
I know
play it
I
again. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
And how long have you been teaching music here in Conroe, or did you teach music in Scotland?
I taught
Piano.
music in Scotland for a little while, back when I was in college, just as like a side gig then. But then when I moved here, I decided that's it. I'm doing it full time now. So yeah, I'm teaching piano here.
Cool.
In
And
the
where do you teach it?
evenings at home. I have a little studio in my house, so
Nice.
teach the kids there and then play gigs whenever I can. So
That's great. They
Did
must be
you?
your biggest fans. You know, I can just imagine all of them in a row.
yeah.
Did you play music in Scotland?
Yeah, so I've been doing like exactly this for about 10 years now. Because I started working in bars and they knew I could play, so it just kind of snowballed from there. Yeah, so
Yeah, we don't want you cocktailing tonight.
Yeah.
You think maybe you could do that thing you did?
yeah, that's it. Yeah, for sure.
It's good to be wanted.
Yeah.
Well, it's a rare breed around here to have some good folk, and I mean we've got a lot of country, we've got some Americana music and some that classify on both sides of that bridge, and we've got a little opera, a little jazz.
Well,
we've got
it's just
some,
good, whatever. it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's very good, whatever genre
I
we
mean
stick
you.
it in. Yeah. Whatever genre we put that in,
Yeah.
but I really enjoy it. I think it's got a nice listening to it.
Literally the entire time I had goosebumps.
Yeah,
Again,
you're-
so
you're
still,
Thank you.
I'm one of those people that gets goosebumps with good music, and
Yeah.
So
That's it.
Cat Fyfe, CatFyfe, and at Gmail, right? Or at
music.
Music by catfife@gmail.com.
music music by.
And then what's your TikTok and Instagram handle?
That's Hey, It's Cat Fyfe.
Both of them?
For both, yeah.
Awesome.
What'd you say?
Hey, it's Cat.
Hey, H-A-Y?
Hey.
Hey, it's ITS.
Oh, hey.
Hey, it's
oh,
Cat Fyfe.
hey.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, I figure if I screw it up enough times, I get you to say it enough times that somebody's going to pick up on actually.
Yeah.
Write it down.
We'll just keep saying it.
This is on YouTube. By the way, subscribe for more shows like this one. There's a button down there. There's a subscribe. We really appreciate that. It does help with the algorithms and helps our program. We appreciate any comments about the show. If you might want to appear or anything you'd like to direct towards Miss Fyfe.
Yeah.
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 Booker.
Book them, Dano.
She's great.
Kat, you want to maybe play one more? We'll wrap it up and
Sure.
a little half song maybe before we run out of time. I know
Yeah,
we've
of
only got a few
course.
seconds left, but man, normally I wouldn't ask for a third
I know,
song,
but it was
but
so
you're
good.
good. I want to see a whole set. Give me a beer.
Cool. Smoke to live some tension. I drink to forget regrets. But it always comes round full circle, and I'm forever stuck inside my head. I won't say I haven't been trying to keep myself occupied. 'Cause loving you has been the hardest part of my life. And though you're worlds away, I can feel you next to me. I'll cross land and sea to be with you in my dreams. I have found some distractions to keep me on my toes. But when night falls and I'm alone, that's when I feel the rumbling in my bones. I won't say I haven't been trying to keep myself occupied. 'Cause loving you has been the hardest part of my life. And though you're worlds away, I can feel you next to me. I'll cross land and sea to be with you in my dreams.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you, Cat Fyfe.
Yeah.
Folks, we'll be right back with the Punch Your Texas Ticket segment of the show after this.
Radio on my mind. So won't you kick your feet?
Texas Ticket is sponsored by True Texas Solar, Montgomery County's trusted provider of turnkey solar solutions for your home. True Texas Solar provides renewable clean energy services to residential homeowners seeking energy independence to reduce or eliminate electrical utility grid costs while utilizing government and manufacturing incentives for renewable energy savings. True Texas Solar can be reached by phone at 936-286-8325 or visit them online at www.truetexassolar.com.
Tune in to 104.5. Lone Star Radio on my mind. So won't you kick your feet up?
Welcome back to the Texas Ticket. This is Armando and Trey Potts.
Hi.
And Vicky LeBeau. We're here to do the Punch Your Texas Ticket segment of the show.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. That's better than this
Yeah,
one.
punch it. Yeah, yeah. And you know, it's just about stuff that's happening in Texas, around Texas, you
Around
know.
Conroe,
Stuff that might even
Montgomery.
make you a little more Texan.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know how you can get more Texan.
Maybe not me, but like we tell other people how to do that. There's a lot of folks that really want to be Texans. There's a lot of Texas wannabes.
That's true.
And God bless them. You know, they should. You know,
Everything's better in Texas.
it is. It's better, bigger.
And bigger.
Yeah, yeah. We're famous for that.
Well, Vicky's been holding out on us, but we'll talk
I
about that in a minute.
know. Yeah, you've been holding out. Speaking of holding out, the Billy Joel experience over at the Crichton Theater is occurring on Saturday, tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah, you can go catch the Billy Joel experience. I just recently saw that Billy Joel video where he like ages him and the light's still on.
I've never seen him
The
live.
light's still on. It's a video that's all AI designed and
Oh, yeah,
you know, where it shows him young and its
Yeah.
older ages. It's really cool. We put that up on the page. Really cool. Anyway, you can catch the Billy Joel experience at 7:30 at the Crichton Theater at 234 North Main Street here in Conroe. The Billy Joel experience. Well, I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
I wonder who does that. Run to You, the Bryan Adams tribute band.
I love Brian Adams.
Run to You. Yeah. Cuts Like a Knife in
It's like the best
Plantersville.
love
That's at
song.
Bernhardt Winery.
Yeah.
Also, this one sounds really cool. It's and I'm slowing down because it's got a lot of stuff. It's a glow and sip paint night.
Oh, but at Two Tones Dueling Piano.
It's a two-tone dueling piano, and
So
we're
if you haven't
sipping.
been there, that's fun too.
It's glow and drink.
Yeah.
I don't know, but the whole sipping,
And
that's
paint.
like a sip and stroll where you really do literally sip and stroll around. But this is more like,
So is it like glow in the dark paint?
yeah, it's going to be like one of those.
You paint yourself?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't
What happened
know.
to the details?
It's in the Woodlands. And it's June 27th, 5:45 to 7:45. So, you know, the sun's still kind of up,
Yeah.
you know, but you wouldn't know that in there. It's kind of like a casino.
No, but yeah, and then they also have the dueling pianos. Fun stuff.
It'll be dark no matter what, though. Even if it was a breakfast get together.
Well, not really, because you're gonna be glowing in the dark.
Yeah. Yeah, we will be glowing. You know, they're going to be glowing. That's happening. So if
sipping.
you'd like to glow and sip, you can do that at Paint Night Thursday, the 27th, June 27th, 5:45. Yeah, that's interesting. Van Halen tribute band, Next Halen,
Yeah.
playing a couple places. I think I know they're
They're at Bernhardt, right? Oh no, Pacific Yard House.
yeah.
But aren't they at Bernhardt too?
Pacific.
Maybe
The KP Rainey does a lot of those shows, and she's got them at Pacific. And July 27th at 9 p.m. they come on. It's late, so they'll be going at midnight, 1 in the morning, and
Jeez.
you know.
No,
Well,
they won't. It'll be going till 11:55.
I don't know. You get some
Pacific Yard House
bunch of
closes at
guys
11:55.
get the spandex on and big hair. Oh yeah, you're right.
Nothing stays open past midnight.
I was like,
except
nothing's gonna
for-
stop
no,
those
just
guys.
kidding. Nothing really does.
Yeah, just thinking the whole Panama, Hot for Teacher.
Nope,
No,
not in Conroe.
you don't sing any of these songs.
No.
Sing, you got any favorite like Jump? No. No. Okay. Checking.
It's all you, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not singing any Van Halen. You know, Eruption's my favorite, and it's mostly Eddie. So there's this whole it's guitar thing. So I can't like you know. Yeah, it's not.
Anyway.
Joe Burleson. Now Joe Burleson wants to come on the show. All right, we talked about coming on the show when it fits into his summertime blues and jazz schedule.
Okay.
Right, schedule. He's coming.
When?
He's going to be at Do-Si-Do at the Big Barn July 6th. It's a Saturday. Dinner, I think, 6 to 8, you know, traditional setup there. But Joe Burleson, these piano, saxophone, he's different. Yeah, it's nice. It's a really good listen. He does a lot of jazz, and I spoke to him in length about some other musicians and artists. I mean, he's well acclimated in the area and in the Woodlands and out here, and very well known for
Well,
his.
you know what else is coming to Do-Si-Do tonight or no Monday? The Houston Jazz Orchestra.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's that group we were trying to figure out how they're going to get him on that stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
It's probably going to be really good though.
You know, and I think of orchestras and all these people on stage, and some of the stages are just I don't know how they do it, or why would you?
I'm sure
how
they're gonna
could you?
figure it out.
Yeah, and they've had some other big bands
Maybe
there
they'll have some
before.
people around, the balcony. Who knows?
Ooh,
You
yeah,
never
that's a
know.
great idea. And they've had them there before, I think. And I think there is also Sarah Kelly's doing a run there coming
And
up.
Peyton Riley.
Oh yeah, the Peyton Riley show. But big stage. Now I want to skip ahead here. The Cynthia Mitchell Woods Pavilion has a lot of stuff coming up, and I put a few of those dates down here to share with you. But one that sticks out here that I want to bring up here out of line is the Styx Foreigner opening with John Waite, right?
Yeah. There's a special guest.
There is a special guest on this roster that is not at Ticketmaster. You can't find it anywhere. You won't even know they're there. But the Montgomery High School Madrigal Singers, and we believe that's a choir group, best of our combined knowledge here at the station, we've come up with a choir type madrigal, but I'm sure there's more meaning to that. It might be even more meaningful than we're letting on to, but unaware, sorry. But they will be on stage
With the real.
with Styx and Foreigner, the real Styx and Foreigner. They're doing backing vocals, I
Yeah.
believe, and on
That's
this.
so awesome. What
Yeah.
an honor for Montgomery High School.
That's what I thought. So I pulled that one out of context because I have some other stuff I want to mention about the Cynthia Mitchell Woods Pavilion event lineup. But just to get through it really quick, the Pine Market Summer Series continues. They've got 3 dates coming up now. So the Pine Market is going to have June 7th, the Will Carter Band. Did that pass? No. Yeah, that's tonight. 21st, James Hollingworth Band is going to be out there. They do folk music. And a unique honky tonk July with the Western Express. Yeah, and that is July 5th.
Concert series, right?
And the final one, I think their last one of the series, July 19th, and that's the Michael Monroe Goodman Band.
Nice.
Rockabilly blend of country performed by the Michael Monroe Goodman Band. And that's at the Pine Market. That's on the Woodlands Thoroughfare over there near all that, the Harvest Market and all that stuff we talk about.
You know what else is coming?
What?
The Herp.
The Herb, yeah. The show that keeps on giving. It's going to be great. It's about reptiles and
It's Houston Exotic Reptile.
yeah,
Show.
it is fabulous, and
That's what they call it.
memories that'll stay with you.
Yeah. Lone Star Convention Center this weekend.
Yeah, and that's going to be fabulous. A lot of folks get into that one there every year. I remember last year it came around and we were just a little off.
Yeah, I'm
about
not a
the
big
whole thing.
reptile fan, so
Yeah, they got the snakes out, the
Yeah, no.
boas, the big ones, all that stuff. Glass Animals, the
I love
indie
Glass
English
Animals,
rock band. And I think the indie part is that one instrument, I don't know what it is, that the really big guitar with those giant, things that
I
they
don't know
use in
that.
India. And, the guy sits Indian style. And
I think
You know what I'm
indie rock
talking
is
about?
like a genre of music.
Well, there's some instruments that they have that are exclusive to them, and that's one of them. And forgive me, I don't know the name. I'm horrible with it. But there's also, I saw these Asian ladies playing a 4-stringed guitar, and it's got
Like a
these,
banjo?
It's got these and it's got these huge twisty things to move the chords around on. So while they're bing, ding, 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 they're catching it up here at the same time as part of playing the instrument. So they'll play like a guitar, but at the same time be moving the, it's got some different instruments are so cool to me. I love the different sounds that they can make by just tightening that chord a little bit, and I assume that's what they're doing there is just tightening that up a bit.
Yeah.
But an English indie rock band, it does have the Indian instrument in their band, and so does another group called Thievery. They also have this same guitar where in the center of the stage, the guy sits in like a little Indian nest of quilts and blankets and stuff, and he sits there on these pillows and just doing this instrument. I can't give it the right touch, but y'all probably know what I'm talking about. Anyway, moving on. Glass Animals is a really good band, though. They're one to watch. So is Thievery if you like Glass Animals. They're also really good. The Lake House, Grand Central Port Conroe, has their monthly artesian market coming up. That's July 1st, and I think the next one is August 2nd or 3rd at the top of each month.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to catch those. And I think we got one coming up on the 3rd or 2nd of this. Well, it's already passed. I didn't go to it. I didn't even know it was there. But we do now. It's on the radar. Lake House, Conroe. And that's over in Grand Central Park, Conroe, right behind the Hyatt Grand Central.
Regency, yeah.
Hyatt Regency,
They're also
Conroe.
doing some kind of July 4th celebration. I'm not sure the date, but I'll.
Those are very cool. No, I've been to a lot of their other, not so much a trick-or-treating fan over there.
Well, yeah, we did the trick or treat. We sponsored, and we're actually sponsoring again this year, but it's fun.
I didn't really get it. Well, you know, in the community garage sale, not a big fan. You know, but Jazz Fest, love it. You know, the other ones, there's a few others. The Artesian Market, love it. But just once, and I know they're green. They're getting to know a lot of stuff.
Still
And,
new.
you know, in a neighborhood with only 3 houses in it, the garage sales aren't
Oh
that.
my
You know,
gosh.
what do you mean? This
No,
is
but
the
they're-
only
but
gal.
The problem is not a problem, but they're all new houses. They
Yeah,
don't have a
yeah.
lot of junk, you
Right.
know, to get
Not
rid
yet.
of. Yeah, give it some time.
So Do-Si-Do, the Big Barn. Jason Eddy, Tim Easton will be over at 8:30 at Do-Si-Do, the Big Barn on June 8th. That's Saturday. That's this Saturday. So you can catch Eddie and Easton, Jason and Tim, whatever you want to call it. They'll be over at Do-Si-Do. The Haulers. These guys. It's a big band. It's a let's see. The Haulers will be at Pacific Yard House. American Roots Band by PYH Stage. June 8th.
Yep.
Yeah, 9 p.m. That means they're the all-nighters.
Well, and this Saturday also at Table at Maidley is Cletus T. Judd.
The comedian. Oh, yeah. I bet he's funny. He looks funny. He's always wearing those crazy rubber. He wears those like, aprons and stuff. And I don't know. But you went somewhere
Yeah.
you were dying to tell us about, and I'm dying to share it.
She's
Tell
been
us-
holding out on us.
Yeah, you've been holding out.
So there's this really cool place, and it was there for about 4 years, and then COVID hit. It was called Urban Beat. Are you familiar?
Urban Beat.
Urban Beat, and it's
Okay.
herb, like herb, Herb, and beat, EET.
Okay.
And so it went out of business during COVID. And so we've been watching for a while this place called Pirates Paradise.
Ah, now I get it.
They painted the building blue like your outfit that you have on. So we've been watching it, and then all of a sudden they started bringing pirates in. And these are big, huge cement pirates and putting them all around the outside. It's been fascinating.
Where's
to
this
watch.
at?
Yeah.
Rayford Sawdust Road and Booty, kind of like right behind. You cannot
Okay.
miss it. It's on Rayford, or actually Sawdust, because you're going into the woodlands, right?
Yeah.
So what you're going to do is you're going to look to the right, and it's blue with all these pirates. They have a cannon out front and all this stuff. So I go
Really?
walking in thinking, they have it decorated a little bit like the same. It is night and day, and everybody's in pirate garb,
That
and they're
sounds
"I'm
amazing."
matey," and Captain Morgan is there. It was a really neat experience. They had all the big old chairs and tables.
They serve you raw fish and bananas?
No, they serve really great food.
What?
I know, and so people go there. They're dressed up in character. People dress up. They go to eat.
That's hilarious.
That's great.
Yes, and so they have a really good bar area with lots of. They call them. I had it down here. They have specials and things like that.
Bill's Rats.
They have peg legs on the menu.
Oh.
They have a lamb roast that's huge, and people were just raving
man.
over it. Yes, they have hot dogs and hamburgers and sandwiches. They even serve breakfast too, and biscuits and gravy are to die for. So I'm really excited about this restaurant. I think they're going to do a great job. The service was on point.
What's it called?
It's called Pirates Paradise.
Pirates
They
Paradise.
have daily specials too. Like tonight's Tuesday, they have I'm sorry about that.
On Tuesdays.
pork chops. On Tuesdays they have pork chops, but on Wednesday, the one I'm really excited
Tuesdays,
about
pork chops.
is prime rib.
Ooh.
So I mean, who has prime rib? It's like
Yeah.
$30 with all the fixings around it.
Yeah.
Thursday they do half a rack of ribs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and for $20, and Friday they have chicken fried steak.
Oh, my favorite.
So-
my
Well,
favorite.
I do like a chicken fried
Yeah.
steak.
You guys are gonna love it. You have to go, and you don't have to dress up, but you're
It's
gonna,
cooler if you did.
Yeah, you're gonna really feel the love the moment you walk in the restaurant. The owner was there to meet me
Wow.
or meet us. We went as a group, and it was really a good time.
Did y'all dress up?
No.
I feel like we're.
But you kind of got to know it.
Yeah.
so-
Yes.
Nobody-
Yes.
I guess the
No,
first
but I'm
one.
like, where do you go after that? You're dressed as a pirate.
Yeah. Right.
Anywhere.
Yeah. It was.
Pirates are coming.
It was, and they serve the drinks and like tin
Oh,
things
yeah.
and hi oh yeah, they're singing, and you'll really have a good time.
Las Vegas has a pirate-themed high-end restaurant that is just ridiculous.
Well, they used to have Treasure Bay, like the whole
Yeah.
pirate ship.
Yeah,
Hotel.
yeah, and but the cuisine, as far as the food goes, the way they use the big Australian shrimps and stuff to, the octopus, little pulpo, and some of the other entrees that they made to complement that theme.
Right.
They called the soup the Kraken or something like
Yeah.
that, and it
Right.
had the little squid coming off the side of the bowl, like real one you could eat, and it was just amazing. I'm
Yeah, I've
like,
done
that
a-
is so cool.
Pirates
Well,
booze
they don't
cruise.
they don't have all that
Ooh,
there.
that's cool.
But I want to tell you something really neat that they did have. They had a handmade bar as you're sitting at the bar, and it looks like the ocean. And the owner told us the story behind it. He lost his son. It was just a young kid, and he took his ashes and put the ashes of the bar along with his mother's wedding ring. So there's a big story as you can see the ocean, and he'll tell you all about it. So it's a really family oriented. The kids would love it. You'll love it. It's
That's cool.
a
Yeah.
neat place to go, and
Okay,
right
that
there,
was worth
right there,
holding
right
out.
off 45. I know. I told you I was excited to share it with you. You gotta call
Yeah.
me.
I gotta go look it up.
I know.
I just want to see this place. I want to look at some
I'm
pictures.
talking about field trip.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe a lazy Susan rum bar, where it's just all rums. You just spin it, and then the different rums come around. That would be a nice time.
I did. When I was in Mexico, I
Talk
did
to
a
the owner. He's there.
pirate booze cruise, and they were
Ooh.
all in character. It was crazy. It was fun.
I enjoyed that.
I
And
highly
I
recommend
think
it.
there's a lot too. The Pirate Day is one of the biggest days at the Texas Renaissance Festival. They have a pirate themed day, and that weekend, Pirate
I'm
Weekend.
Sure I have pirate costumes somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, I got one started.
that day is their biggest day. It is when they see something like 670,000 people annually at the Texas
Wow.
Renaissance Festival, and that being their biggest day has got to say a lot. So hopefully it says a lot to
Yeah.
the interest this area has. In that pirate themed
That's
genre,
cool.
and everybody dresses up. It is the most dressed up day. They have contests every hour, But in that day, there are more registered guests for the contest than any other day. I mean, on Halloween, they have a Halloween contest, and it still doesn't hold a candle to the pirate costume competition.
Well,
at
we
the
got to
Texas
get the
Renaissance
word out to
Festival.
all those pirates
Yeah.
out there. They have another
Yeah.
place, another day to dress up and go have a good
And that's
time.
how I learned in that community. I learned about the one in Vegas. I haven't been there, but I saw their photos and I was like, "This place is insane. Is this
So
real?"
you have pirate garb at home already.
I
then.
do. I do.
All right.
Yes, I do.
There you go.
I'm pretty sure she does.
I
She's
have a
just
whole box of costumes.
Well, and just bringing it back to home really quick, at the Conroe Stars and Stripes celebration coming up for July. That's right here at Heritage Park, I believe. Conroe Parks and Recreations, 500 Metcalf Street. And you can call for information on that at 936-522-3900. And they do lots of these Conroe Stars and Stripes, and everybody should be bringing that out. I think that's June 29th.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay, good. Yeah, but check that out. Call the number. Cars, and if you went last year, I think it's the same location. Just out of our jurisdiction a bit, over at the Palmer Course in the Woodlands, New Danville is doing
right.
an annual golf tournament benefiting New Danville out there, and it's a big revenue earner for them. And if you haven't been out to New Danville, it's over there off of Shepherd Hill area. If you go north down 45, it's on the left-hand side down there, going back towards the lake. And their facility houses and raises challenged adults, and those wranglers will get an opportunity to benefit from everything they do. I mean, everything done on the property has a volunteer to it.
Wow.
Like from painting the place,
That's
cutting
awesome.
the grass, putting the fence up, and then they live in their own homes there. They have their wranglers all have their own home. Well, not all of them. Some do. Some just come for classes. The whole variety of support for that
Little
adult
community.
special needs community. So, anyway, they also have a thrift shop that they have, and I can't remember what it is, but there is a thrift shop that they run and operate in Conroe. It's really neat. I
Nice.
thought that the whole setup. So anyway, the Woodlands Country Club has the Palmer Course. That's September 30th at 10:30 a.m. benefiting New Danville. You can go check that out and give them a call. newdanville.org/golf. That's it. Magic at Margaritaville. This is a reoccurring event at Margaritaville. It's a $60 per person. There's a VIP seating at $75. It's from 8 to 9:30, and
Harry-
Atlantic City.
Yeah, Harry
Entertainer
Maurer.
of the Year award nominee Harry Maurer.
Maurer.
along with a series of master magicians, invite you to the whole family to enjoy the witness of fantastic array of magic. This is a recurring event. I think once a month they have it. So you can contact 936-448-4400 at Margaritaville to get to know more about that.
Man, I haven't been to a magic show in a while, but I did go to one at Four Seasons, and it was amazing.
How long ago was that?
Like last year.
The Owen Theater
It's
has
Ben
one.
Jackson is his name, and he's awesome.
What's his name?
Ben Jackson.
Ben Jackson.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll remember the name. There's also one that goes on at the Owen Theater.
Really?
That's been happening.
that's right.
Remember we were like standing in the lobby, and then we looked back, and all of a sudden there was a poster on the window behind us. We're like, was that always there? And the guy at the front, the guy that works for Visit Conroe was like, no, it wasn't. All of this. And I looked, and out of the corner of my eye, I could see that guy walking across the street with a bunch of posters. He literally snuck in during conversation into the double doors where you can't really hear him, and put up the poster, turned around and walked out. And all of a sudden, like, wow, there it is.
Magic,
You know,
like
like
magic.
they are magical. He's a wizard. Yep, it's magical.
I
Let's
think we
see.
went through it all.
Cynthia Mitchell-Woods Pavilion, just really quick going through some of those. Alanis Morissette was opening Joan Jett and the Blackhearts.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
And Morgan Wade. That's going to be 6/16, 7 p.m. Styx and Forner, we brought those guys up there. Opening with John Waite is going to be with them. That's the Montgomery High School Madrigal Singers. The Doobie Brothers, they will be with Robert Cray Band. They'll be June 30th, end of the month. Cage the Elephant, July 12th. And Third Eye Blind with Yellow Card and Arizona will be August 3rd. Dan and Shay are going to be out there. And I think they're...
And you're giving away tickets.
Yeah, we got some tickets to give away for that. Just Go Lake Conroe. Just go to the facebook.com/Go Lake Conroe, and they'll give you some
Wait,
instructions.
can I do that?
Yeah. So Doobie Brothers, Alanis Morissette, Third Eye Blind, Cage the Elephant. What a nice lineup of stuff coming up there. Did we mention the Herb Show?
Yes. I
Okay,
did.
great. Peyton Riley at Do-Si Do.
Yeah,
You
we
briefly
mentioned
brought
that
that
too,
up.
yeah.
Yeah, she'll be at the Whiskey Bar June 15th. You can catch her show there. Always excited to see that. The Houston Jazz Orchestra also at Do-Si Do. Bo Deans. Yeah, June 30th.
Yep.
You can catch the Bo Deans at the Big Barn. No, he's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bo Deans, Big Barn. Catch him there. Sarah Kelly School of Music, we brought that up briefly. June 16th, you can catch her show. It's on a Sunday, and I think she has 2 showings, right? So there's that one, and there's another day, or there's 2 showings that day.
Don't forget about the Peach Festival.
Where's Beach Festival? Bernhardt?
Bernhardt, yeah.
Yeah. I
Bernhardt on the 15th.
love what they're doing out there. That's the 15th?
Yep.
Really? You going? You do that?
Maybe. I haven't been to Bernhardt yet, so.
Wow.
I know.
Wow, you gotta go. Just sit. It's a
Listen.
field. You just sit on the grass and drink wine all day. It's
But
not a
I
lot
really
to
don't
it.
drink wine anymore, so I'll just be going for the music.
There's some anti-sulfate vintages there.
Is there?
You know,
Okay, yeah, that's what it is.
yeah. You can work around that. There's like this no sugar version.
Yeah.
There's like all the local Texas vineyards seem to. I don't know if other
My
vineyards
stomach can't
do
handle it anymore, so just
Like the Comal County Vintner and a few others we toured when we were in the Hill Country. All of them had a no sugar version, no sulfate. It's kind of like nice restaurants all have gluten-free pastas
Yeah.
now. It's like, really, or a vegetarian dish, really, lots of that. So, Texas is acclimated well in the wine industry as far as making that part of the offering,
Yeah.
and Bernhardt as well.
Okay.
So you get some.
I know I need to go out there. I
on.
know.
Sarah Kelly. Oh, cornbread. Did we bring up cornbread?
Yeah, no, we didn't.
Now, cornbread's going to be at the Whiskey Bar. You can check that out. Google cornbread. Yeah, that's a good Google. June 20th, 6:30 p.m. The Whiskey Bar.
Yep.
And we were just talking about, while we wrap up here, the one, wow, Cat Fyfe.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow. Thank you, Kat, for
Yeah.
showing up. Guys, if you didn't catch that, rewind the thing. Don't forget to like
Exactly.
and subscribe and follow the show.
She
We'd also
was
like to give
amazing.
special thanks to Miss LeBeau for coming out, being our food correspondent and trying some things for us and experimenting on the field like that. Hi at Grand Central Park Conroe. Thank you so much. Go Lake Conroe. Woo, woo. True Texas Solar, our sponsor on the show today. Thank you, True Texas Solar. Please follow them today on Facebook. Facebook.com/True Texas Solar. Chapel Pressure Washing. One call. They spray it all.
Yeah.
936-520-8702. Thank you, folks. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you next week.
So won't you kick your feet